Hi guys, welcome back to a Romanian Resurgence. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have a chance to secure our promotion to the First Liga. And with that, we will then look at securing the league title afterwards and just see how far we go. If we win today, we do secure that promotion against FC Arges, and we actually play Shalimba in the third game in this little set of matches. If we win that one, that would then confirm the title, providing, of course, we win the other games as well. So we're going into this game knowing what we've got to do. If we can secure promotion, it will be a fantastic achievement at the first time of asking, in my opinion. Can we go out there and get the job done? Bit of rotation involved. Deshevsky starts in goal. Mendes, Chicheri, Marin, and Milokovic at the back with Licic, Matai, and Sierra in midfield with Barrett, Dragigi, and Heras coming back into the side up front. He's struggling a little bit for fitness, and he's decided to look at his options at the end of his contract as well. However, we have got a very special young striker. George Boca has come through the youth academy. He's only 15 years of age. We've already signed him down to a contract. He doesn't look like much in terms of his actual finishing ability at the moment, but he's rated a 9. He'll soon be in double figures with that if he keeps up doing what he's doing. He's a 2.5-star rated pressing forward already. He's played 2 games for us. He scored from the penalty spot on his debut and then bagged a brace in his second game. We have a new star from our academy here, and my word, could he be an exciting player for us going into the future? So between him, David Matai and Matai Marin, we have got a youth core there at centre-back, central midfield and up front. Certainly something to keep an eye on. He's part of the squad again today. Let's hope he can do the job again for us. Because like I say, Heras isn't fully fit. It is likely George Boca will come back. In fact, you know what? We'll start George Boca again today, just so you can have a good look at him. He's shown glimpses of great quality. Like I say, 3 goals in his 2 games. Unfortunately, Heras and Chaperliu both got injured at the same time. Heras got injured just slightly before that. So I thought, big moment for Chaperliu to come into the side and try and enforce his stature onto the squad. But no, he got injured then a few days later. And then we had our youth development come in, and this young lad came into the squad. We immediately offered him a professional contract. And in 3 years' time, he will sign that permanently. And then we'll see how he is at that point. Big opportunity for us. A win today secures promotion. Mendes here into David Matai. And now Lecic into Sierra. Just holding on to possession. Lofts it over the top. Good headed clearance, but Mendes picks it up. And George Boca with the strike, and he smashed it off the crossbar. And he's full of confidence, as you can imagine. 3 goals in his opening 2 games for the 15-year-old. And that was a brilliant effort from him there. But unfortunately, like I say, rebounding off the woodwork. But again, I mentioned those glimpses of quality. That's the kind of thing he's capable of, I think. And at this age, at this very early stage in his career, to be showing that kind of resilience and quality, I think we have definitely stumbled across a very special young striker there. Dragici there with a free kick into the side netting. Obviously, we're under a little bit of pressure here. In terms of the league table, I'm not too concerned. I think we're going to win the league title anyway. As you can see, the league's actually split into 3 different leagues. So there's actually 2 relegation groups that have formed, and 4 teams in total get relegated to the 3rd tier because the 3rd tier has got 4 separate groups in the 3rd league. It's very complicated again. I'm very much looking forward to just getting into the top league. And again, they do something similar. They have a league split, but instead of maintaining 100% of the points get halved, and it resets from there for the second part of the season. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It's just luckily a little bit less complicated than this division is. Milokovic doing well to control that one. From the keeper's delivery forward, and Dragici controls it. Vlad tries to clear, and Esteban furthers it away, but only as far as Mendes, who squares it for Barrett. And Ibrahima Barrett scores his 8th goal of the season right on the stroke of half-time. We take the lead, and our opportunity to secure promotion is very real right now. That's a really good finish from him. And Mendes doing really well with the creative side of his game there on that left-hand side. He just got there ahead of George Boca, incidentally, Beret, but Boca definitely taking up the right positions in the centre of the box. And at 1-0 at half-time, we're completely dominant here. We'll tell the lads to keep doing what they're doing. It's been a very good first half. Let's see how we do in the second half. We're up to 14 points clear of, I can't remember the pronunciation of the team now, but we are up to 14 points clear. And there is Sierra with a header. And arguably, that's a very simple goal for him because the other three that he scored this season have been absolute bangers. But yeah, it's a lovely delivery that from Dragici. Boca making a nuisance of himself at least there. And again, Sierra just beating Boca to the punch there. He's lurking. Can you guys see him get on the score sheet today? Milikovic into Dragici. Boca is there in the centre of the penalty area. He can't find the cross. Milikovic back to Lecic. And that's a good strike. And Stratton does really well to tip it around the post. I don't think Lecic has actually scored for us this season, but he has had a very good campaign. David Matai with the delivery. Swings it into that near post. It's headed clear by Petrescu and clear by Vesfari. Ball is far as Matai again. And now Milikovic into Lecic. And now Sierra. We're certainly dominating possession and we're playing some extremely good football here. But promotion is looking very much secure at this stage. And we're looking very, very comfortable. We'll go back to the latest scores here and just see what exactly is going on. Shalimba are actually 3-0 down in their game, so they're not actually going to come back from that at all. So with the next game, we could confirm the league title. Here's Vashvari with a delivery from the set piece. Swings it into that near post. It's headed clear by Matai Marin. It's a very good header. Stoin with the effort from distance, but Dashevsky not tested. And it remains 2-0. And we should just see the game out. They have grown into the game a little bit. They've clearly gone a little bit more attacking in this last 10 minutes or so. We're not going to make any changes because I don't really think there's much point. We've been very, very comfortable today. And we've only got Dragici struggling a little bit fitness-wise. And the keeper has launched it forward, and Barrett's managed to get him behind and made it 3. It's a straight assist from Dashevsky. Poor defensively from Arges there. And Barrett, with his second of the day, rounding off our promotion victory. It's a very hefty kick, to be fair, from Dashevsky, and the defence just didn't react to it at all. And Barrett doing well, just showing enough pace to keep away from the defence and slotting it into that bottom corner. It's been an excellent performance. We're showing some very good signs. We weren't favourites for promotion. We were one of the favourites to finish in that top part of the league, but definitely not to earn promotion. And I think, yes, we're going to be losing a few key players, but we've got a very tough summer ahead of us, I think, because from a financial perspective, the club is not doing very well either. So we're going to have to play it very, very carefully. Here is Petrescu coming down this right-hand side. Chance to get it into the penalty area. Swings it in. Feature is there, and Feature has scored. It's a shame we couldn't keep the clean sheet. I think Dashevsky's done quite well today. But the 3 points are secured anyway, as is our promotion. And that is the most important thing here. But again, from a clean sheet perspective, it is a little disappointing that we couldn't maintain that. But another very good performance. And with Shalimba losing by 3-0, we are in a very strong position now. And promotion is secured to Liga 1. We can be extremely happy with that achievement. Beret with 2 goals and Sierra with that third one as well. Really good stuff from our point of view. And we go into a game once again against Corvinal Hunedoara in the hope that we can secure a league title. So as you can see there, promoted to the Romanian First League. It is all confirmed. Incidentally, our key rivals in the league didn't even make the Champions playoff round. They finished in the bottom 6 of that league. So, a bit of a strange one there. But, you know, who are we to complain? But we are going to have to really focus in and see exactly how we do. We've got some initial budgets for next season. How's it looking? Okay. No transfer budget at all. And for wage budget, we've only gone up by £6,000. That's not really enough. It's not really enough for us to be competitive, I don't think. We've got some serious work to do in the transfer market. And we've got to be very careful, of course, because as I mentioned before, the foreign player ruling, I think it changes for the top division. So it is something we can look at. But my word, how are we going to have to be crafty in the transfer market? Well, it is what it is. We're in it for the long haul. We already knew that. We've got a week to go until the game against Covenant Hunadawara. Bear with me. Hopefully, a league title confirmation will be coming soon. Okay then, guys, here we go for the game against Covenant Hunadawara. A draw could be enough if Shalimba do not win. However, we just need to go out there and get the victory. If we get the victory, we win the title. There's a couple of changes to the side. David Matai and Ibrahima Beret both got injured in a little bit of training in midweek, so they both are out completely of this game. Boca remains up front with Heras starting on the left-hand side and Migueles is going to come into central midfield. I really want you guys to see a goal from George Boca. He's becoming a very firm favourite of mine. And like I say, with the core of that team, David Matai and Matai Marin in midfield and defence, with him up front as well, keeping that core would be delightful. George Boca is going to very quickly become a bit of a personal hero, provided he can just maintain his current growth rate. He will be a very good striker. Can we go out there and win the title? We're certainly more than capable, I think, based on the season we've had. Covenant have been a bit of a strange side for us. We've won against them comfortably, but we also lost against them earlier in the campaign, I think, as well. Like I say, 3 points secures the title. If not, we'll have a third match in today's episode and we'll see how we do. Migueles into Nacho Heras, plays it out to Mendes, coming down this left-hand side, chance to get it into the penalty area, swung into that far post. Dragici not quite tall enough to get there, but Milakovic is there, and he kind of scooped his strike and left her comfortably making the save. Launched out to Liga, and now Bradu just about got the pass off to Kampan, and now Jakub into Liga, and now Hresdak. Good interception from Lecic, and now Dragici has support ahead of him. George Boca is there. He's lofted it over the goalkeeper. He's managed to chip him from inside the penalty area. It's a lovely finish from the 15-year-old. He's clearly got bags of confidence, and that is exactly what I wanted you guys to see. What a lovely goal from George Boca. Dragici with the ball over the top. Well, he didn't even control it. He did it first time. Hint of luck, maybe? Who cares? Straight into the back of the net. 5 minutes gone, and we take the lead here. And potentially a first step to the league title in this match. Manalash with a delivery forward. Good header from Mendes. Now Nacho Heras. Back to Migueles. And now Sierra. Dragici. Out wide to Milakovic. Has the opportunity to get it into the penalty area. He's got support there, and Boca was there. It just missed him. I think he actually got brought down, but it fell nicely for Nacho Heras and his 14th goal of the season. 2 goals in 4 minutes for us. We are heading for a league title at the first time of asking, and what a fantastic achievement that is. We've done really well to bring in the players that we have this season, to be fair. There are a number of them that are going to be leaving. Nacho Heras, of course, was here when we arrived. I don't think we can renew his contract. It's a shame. He'll want a lot more money following the promotion. And at the moment, we're not in a financial position, really, to be offering any contracts before the season ticks over. So we'll have to see, really, how we get on. Heras with a delivery forward and a big defensive error. George Boca, I mean, you've seen a moment of pure class from him and a moment of pure luck from him there as well. George Boca with the finish. Heras just lofted it forward and a huge error at the back between the keeper and centre-back, and Boca just taking it around the two of them, creating the space for himself and making it 3. You can see why he's going to become a favourite of mine, can't you? He really is looking like a very top prospect. Mendes tried to get the ball in. Jakub managing to intercept and clear to Kampan. And now Bradu into Domja. And now Lupu. They've actually managed to break our midfield line there for the first time, and then they've gone backwards. Here's Manalash into Velisar. Back to Manalash. Back to the keeper. Now Liga into Kampan. They've worked this quite well, to be fair. They're moving it very nicely. And Jakub now finding a bit of space on this right-hand side. Chance to get it into the penalty area. Just keeps it there. Domza into Hresdak. And it's a goal back for Cardinal. It's his first goal for the club. And fair play to him. And fair play to Cardinal as well, because it could have ended up being a bit of a massacre, this. But following our 3 quick-fire goals, they managed to get a goal back. We're still actually only in the 18th minute at the moment. So certainly a lot going on, and we're still not beyond the 20th minute yet. Here's Sierra coming forward. Down this right-hand side, lays it back to Milikovic. Couldn't quite... Well, Boca did really well, in fact. Very tenacious of him to win that. Lofted over the top. Here is Dragici, and there is the 4th. I mean, what a start to this game we've had. I mean, the title is surely going to be ours. We're completely destroying Cardinal's defence at the moment. And a nice goal for Dragici as well. He doesn't score many, but he's done quite well there to pick up that one. Nice touch from the control, and then he managed to just slot it past the keeper. Poor goalkeeping, probably, I have to say, but defensively, Cardinal are all over the place. Will certainly take these opportunities. 20 minutes gone, a 4-1 lead. And guaranteed now there probably won't be another highlight for the rest of the first half. Oh no, here we go. Velasar with the throw for Cardinal. And now Manalash. Back to Liga. Rezdak in the midfield. Into Bradu. Kampan couldn't get there. Mendes intercepting superbly. Plays it forward into George Boca, who has scored, but I think he was offside. It could have been his first club hat-trick, but he is offside. Huge moment that nearly for the 15-year-old, but there's plenty of time yet in this game. Here's Lecic into Sierra. And now Lecic again into Migueles. Nacho Heras coming down the left-hand side. Can he get it into the penalty area? He finds Sierra on the edge of the area, and it fell. I mean, he's definitely gone for goal there, Sierra, but he's mishit it slightly, and it's gone in via Dragici, and it's 5-1 now. We are completely dominant, and the league title is very much secured at this point. Yes, there's still an hour to go. I highly doubt we're going to fall apart like this. I think Dragici may have been offside there, but it wasn't picked up on. It certainly looked suspicious, like he was offside there. Oh well, we'll take it. Velasar into Manalash. Hresdak into Lupu. Back to Manalash again. And now Bradu. Again back to Manalash. They're quite good in possession, Corvinal, but they just lack that cutting edge at the moment. They did well with the goal that they did score. Coleman's managed to get in behind and score here. I think he may have been offside, though. Yes, he was. Just made his run a little bit too soon, or the pass was delayed a little bit too long. Either way, it's been disallowed. Milikovic and Lecic exchanging passes. Matej Marin into Migueles. Chance to play it forward. George Boca straight through the middle of the defence. Chance for his hat-trick, and he's off the target. Very unlucky there for the youngster. Obviously, he's got a big opportunity today. I mean, Dragici's on a hat-trick as well. Our front three really have destroyed Corvinal at the back today. What a first half. And, I mean, what more can we ask for? Really. Jakub here with a corner, swung in to that near post. Hresdak there with a header, and he goes just wide. So a good opportunity that for Corvinal. We do need to be a little bit wary that we don't let them back into the game. Schellenbauer, incidentally, a 4-1 up, but it doesn't matter because we are completely dominant here. And we are very much looking to next season now in the top division with a number of clubs that we consider our rivals as well. Here's Manalash into Velasar. Coming down this left-hand side, it's been a much more even second half. Obviously, following that first half performance, we've probably taken our foot off the gas a little bit. Here's Koman into Velasar. Played into Lupu. Lecic does well to clear, and it's out for a throw. We will drop a little bit of praise to the lads, to be honest. I mean, like I say, it's been a very good performance today. We've not offered anything to them so far. Here's Milikovic into Matej Marin. Back to Milikovic. Chance to get down this right side. Dragici's ahead of him. He can't quite find the pass, and Pavlescu does well to win possession back. But he is fiddling with it a little bit. Finds the keeper, and now Jakub. trying to play it out from the back. Bradu finds a little bit of space just to get the pass out to Kampan, and now Domja into Chindrish. Jakub down this right-hand side, again into Kampan. Again, they're just knocking the ball about. They're not really getting anywhere with it at the moment, but all it takes is that one killer pass, just like that, and Coleman could be in behind him. Alakovic couldn't quite get there, and Coleman is in behind. Lays it across for Domja. That's a shocking finish. They've got, I mean, obviously we're comfortable, we'll be honest. They've got to do better from a position like that. They really do. And it's going to be a shame, but I don't think we're going to see a hat-trick for Dragici or Boca at this point. Left her here to Liga. Like I say, Corvinal played a lot better in this second half, and we've taken our foot off the gas a little bit, I think, as well. Here's Chicheri. Into Migueles. A bit lazy, trying to let the ball come to him instead of going towards it himself. Coleman into Pervalescu. Back to Chindrish, looking over the top for Kampan. First time ball into Coleman, and it's a very well worked goal, to be fair. But again, as I mentioned, we're a little bit complacent in this second half, I think. We'll tell the lads just to focus a little bit. Like I say, I think they're already thinking of the promotion. They're already thinking about lifting the trophy, which rightfully so following the first half performance, but we need to make sure that we don't let ourselves fall into a bit of a rut as this half goes on. Migueles into Chicheri, and it's just over the crossbar. Good opportunity that from the corner, but alas, no goal comes from it. But we can be very pleased with our achievement. The title is secure, and at the first time of asking in charge here, we have achieved an expectation that was only expected of us next season. So we go straight into the top division. It's going to be very, very tough looking at the budgets that we've been given as well, especially with wages. The key thing is, can we keep our young superstars at the club? The likes of David Matai, he's going to be worth well over £1 million. It'd clear the club debts and provide us with an opportunity to reshape the squad. We've got some very tough decisions to make, I think. And it's going to be one of those scenarios where I won't want to do it, but from the context of the squad, we may need to. It would be a huge blow to lose one of them because I want to build the team around them. But in terms of the player valuation, we have to consider everything. It's not something that I want to be thinking about immediately, but it is something that we're going to have to. The board and the fans all very, very happy with our achievements. Dragici with an outstanding performance. Likewise, George Boca as well. And we've been crowned champions at the first time of asking. What a fantastic first campaign we've had here at Steaua Bucharesti. We've actually got 4 league games left. I'm not going to bother showing you them because there's no point at all. We will get the transfer window done and we'll come back at the start of next season. And obviously from there, we'll have a bit of a transfer roundup and we'll get our opening game of the campaign, as well as maybe the second game, depending on number of signings. And we'll go from there. But in terms of the squad, as I mentioned before, we'll just have a look at the general info in terms of the valuation of the players. Devin Matai, top of the shop. If we could get, I mean, when the promotion's properly confirmed and the league ticks over, he'll be worth double that, I would have thought. And it could be a very difficult summer to try and keep him. He's a phenomenal player. I really do want him to stay. But even the likes of Bachev, I mean, we signed him on a free transfer at the start of the season. Is he going to be good enough to make the step up? I'm not too sure. But at that valuation, we could get some good money for him. Obviously, Lecic and Milikovic are in on loan, so they don't really count towards it. But Matai Marin as well, the young defender, he's had a very good breakthrough season. We could get nearly £1 million for him as well, looking at that valuation. Even George Boca at 15. £500,000 we could get for a 15-year-old. Again, these valuations will go up for next season, but we could have some very tough decisions to make. And hopefully it won't come to pass that we'll need to sell them, but we'll have to wait and see, because I think definitely fullbacks are something that we'll need next season. And we're going to have to definitely utilise the loan market, I think, in 1 or 2 positions as well. Heras, I think, is going to be a big loss. but I think we can get a player that's better than him, potentially on even less money than he's on as well. So that is something to consider also. But we'll see how we do. Until then, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.